Welcome back to my weekly rants where we talk about what's hot, what's not, and everything in between. It's your girl Dominica. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Definitely leave me some comments because I have not done one of these in a long time. But I know y'all love them. So, welcome to a day in the life of a notary boss. So, today, I actually have no signings on my schedule as of yet. That could change throughout the day. Y'all know how it is. I'm getting ready to go drop my son off at school. So, gonna make this quick because we're running a little bit late. I have a 10 a.m. meeting. It's almost 9 a.m. right now. And I have a 10 a.m. meeting with a signing service owner in Atlanta, Georgia. We're gonna talk shop. We're gonna talk hopefully about collaborating business opportunities. He's getting into the contracting space as well. You guys know I ventured into the contracting space late last year. So I'm really excited to see what, how our conversation can go. You know, hey, I'm really excited this year about collaborating with other business owners, other notaries, other loan signing agents. Really excited about that. I wake up in the morning to so many messages on my phone. I have like 5 messages right now of questions I need to answer from notaries that are in my network. Shout out to the Notary Boss Network. When you are a part of our network, you do get my personal cell phone number and you have full access to me to answer questions, which I encourage you to do. So that's how my morning's starting off. I'll check in with you guys soon. I'm getting ready to go drop my son off at school. I'm getting ready to go drop off docs from a signing I did last night. And I'll see you in the next clip. All right, peace. All right, you guys, headed out the door. Y'all see my family van back there. That's what I usually use in the morning to drop my son off at school. Unless I have a signing right after. If I have a signing right after, I have to hop in my Batmobile with all my signing equipment. But today, after I drop him off, like I said, I have to come back home and hop on a meeting. So he always requests the family van. So headed to drop him off at school and drop off docs and get ready for my meeting. Somebody coffee me, okay? Okay. Oh, so I made it. I made the school drop off. Oh my gosh. Where are my parents at? Drop down in the comments. This is my 3rd child and I'm telling y'all, I'm tired of this, you know, the morning routine, the breakfast, the making a lunch. Well, my husband usually makes the lunches at night, or I don't know. Yeah, usually that's the best option. Getting them dressed, getting yourself dressed, getting out the door, getting them. Have you guys seen that TikTok that's going around where the people is just like after the drop off, like recovering from the drop off? That's a real thing. And my oldest child is almost 23. So I've been doing this routine for a long time, and I know I asked for it, but baby, I'm glad it's my last child. Okay, so got the drop off done, getting ready to go drop off docs. All right, oh, Lord. So I'm here to drop off docs at my local box store. I don't know if you can see the sign. I know emphasize to you all and to myself to always drop at an official FedEx store, but literally this box store is a mom and pop. I've lived in this community for 10 years. I know the owner. Their drop off times are super consistent with you know, the FedEx store, and it's literally like, I don't know, 60 seconds from my house. So when I'm gonna just be right here in the area by my house, I just drop off here. I've never had any problems. But again, you know, going to actual FedEx and UPS is always preferred. My UPS store is about, well, my UPS store, this is FedEx, but my UPS store is really close too. It's like a couple minutes from my house, but my FedEx store is about 10 minutes, you know, so it's just in the opposite direction. So usually if I'm out going in that direction, I'll stop by that store, but when I'm right by my house, I walk up here sometimes, or, you know, drive by before going home and drop off my package. Okay, so let's get inside because I only got about 30 minutes before my conference call and I still have not had no coffee, so I need to get coffee in my system and get ready for this call. All right. about 5 minutes before this call starts, so I'm gonna check the thousands of emails that I have as much as I can within these 5 minutes, and text messages and all that good stuff while I enjoy this amazing cup of coffee in my Notary Boss mug. Drop down below and let me know, did you guys get a mug? I gave a bunch of them away this past weekend. And of course, every day I'm in my Notary Boss gear. Okay. You can drop down below in the description box and get your Notary merch as well. So let me go. Let me see how many messages I can get to before this call. All right. Cheers. Oh gosh, I just feel like a different person once I get that caffeine in my system. Yes, God.
A contractor to the federal government, right? So now what happens is that where I may not have been able to.
Wow. When you get off of a business call and your mind is blown, guess what that call encouraged me to do? It encouraged me to continue to position myself in places, in spaces with people that are doing like 10 times better than me. You don't ever want to be the only one in the room. If you're the one in the room and nobody's doing better than you are, you're in the wrong room. I'm thankful for that call I just had. It just opened up another avenue to build a relationship with another business owner, to build more business. I'm serious, you guys. 2022, I made a goal for myself. This business, my business, D-Signs Notary Service, is moving into the $1 million and multi-million-dollar space. I know it. And there's all types of things that are coming my way to where it's going to manifest. But it's going to require a lot of work. I want to emphasize that and continue to emphasize that to you guys. There's no get rich quick scheme. Owning a business, running a business, building a business to a multi-million-dollar level is not for the faint of heart. It takes a lot of work, a lot of sacrifice, a lot of money. You know, you got to reinvest. Last year, I reinvested a lot of money into my business, and it was a little bit on the painful side, you know, because sometimes you just want to take your money and run off and go to Louis Vuitton, okay? Maybe it's just me, but I reinvested back into my business, and it will pay off. It will pay off. Invest in yourself. I feel encouraged after being on that call. I was like, okay, somebody pushing me, encouraging me to do more and do better, throwing opportunities my way that's going to require more work on my part. Do not get complacent. Do not get lackadaisical. I'm talking to myself now because it's easy to do. Keep pressing and keep evolving, okay? So now, I'm gonna head upstairs to my office. Still drinking my coffee. Head upstairs to my office, get focused, get some work done. It's a little bit after 11 o'clock now. I'll be picking my son up around 3:15ish to take him to his martial arts class. So this is the time that I have to get as much done as possible, productive time, okay? So I'll see y'all in the next clip. This is a day in the life of a notary boss, okay? Phone's going off, assignings coming in. Let me see if this is one I'm gonna grab for myself or my signing service. All right, see y'all in the next clip. Okay, you guys, it's about 1:18, and right now I'm working on inventory for t-shirt designs. At the Notary Networking brunch, I did really well. A lot of t-shirt sales. I had a couple items that need to be reordered that I was sold out of. That's a good and sometimes a bad thing. As a small business owner, you know, as a small business owner, you have to understand, I'm carrying smaller quantities, you know. So sometimes I run into issues where I'm sold out of certain items, and I might have one customer that wants a shirt, right? Oh, I want that shirt, but it's like, just because one customer has it, I might not restock it, because my suppliers that I'm dealing with, I have minimums that I have to purchase. I can't go to them and be like, you know what, Stacy wants that t-shirt, let me order one for her. No, I have to order a large quantity of them. So I have to make sure the demand is high enough for me to place an additional order. So all of you all, be patient with me. A lot of people, I shouldn't say a lot, but some people were like, when are you going to restock that t-shirt? When are you going to restock that hoodie? And you might be the only one asking me for it. And sometimes I'll do that. I'll restock them. But I need to make sure that I have enough demand. So I had like 2 people at the event that I couldn't accommodate based on the inventory that I had. And they're wanting the shirt, but it's like, I don't order on an individual basis, if that makes sense. So anyways, just showing you guys a little behind the scenes. Meeting went really well. After the meeting, I spent some time researching any contracts that are out and available right now that I may be able to go after. And then in the middle of that, I get calls from my son's school because he's being naughty. And so waiting for him to come home. Aiden, your favorite, you guys, some of you guys know Aiden. Drop down below if you guys have met Aiden. He is my son's last assistant. He is a teenager in full-blown teenage mode, and he's doing teenage stuff. Okay, he got his phone taken away yesterday. Now today his teacher called talking about he was acting up in class, so I'm waiting for him to come home because he gonna get a whooping. Not really, but you know what I mean. He's gonna hear from me. We gonna have a problem. So I'm dealing with mommy stuff, and yeah. Now I'm working on t-shirts. I had about, like I said, 5 text messages that I answered from one of my notaries that needed help on a signing. This is what my day looks like, you guys. So I wanted to show you some of my files here. That's what I was showing you. Let me turn the camera back around so you all will see. This is the Fearless t-shirt. This t-shirt has been out since December, and I am reordering this. It sold really well, and so I'm out of a lot of the sizes, and I have a demand. I have a lot of people that didn't get theirs in the size that they want. So I just want to show you guys the behind the scenes on this, because I personally put a lot of time, energy, and effort on my designs. These are all things that are birthed from this mind of mine, and I work with a graphic designer who brings these things to life for me. And so that, I know, is what sets us apart, because I'm not trying to be shady to anybody else's t-shirt lines, but you guys know some of these t-shirt lines you see, the designs might just look a little basic, and that's because there are like templates. There's templates that I can go in here and use and just grab a template and print it on a t-shirt. But I want something that is going to be unique. When you see my t-shirts, you know it's not a template that I just grabbed off a website. And so I wanted to show you guys the behind the scene. I go back and forth with my designer many times. I mean, tweaking things and make sure it's perfect, because I am a straight perfectionist. If the font is not right, if stuff ain't right. Matter of fact, that was one of the things I did this morning. I was going back and forth, because I have to be honest with you all. Like I said, last year, I reinvested a lot of money back into my business. And so with that, at this point, I'm pulling back stuff. Now I'm pulling back. Now, okay, I need to figure out what to prioritize. Where should I put money, you know, and where can I pull back? So I'm not gonna lie, I try to pull back a little bit from my designer. I explored different designers, because my designer is really good, but I found another designer whose prices were lower. And like they say, you get what you pay for. Because I'm going back and forth with another designer today, and they are just missing the mark with my design. And I will not just put out any random t-shirt with something printed on it. I can't do it. And so their response to me kind of was just like, well, kind of like, what you're asking for is not possible. And I'm thinking to myself, it is, you're just not the person for the job. So I'm gonna go back to my designer, because I know they can accomplish it. And of course, I'm gonna bring you guys bomb t-shirts. I mean, that's just the bottom line. If you see one of my shirts, you know it's not a cookie cutter template. These are all like handcrafted designs that have come from my little mind up here of things and messages that are important to me and I want to convey. Everything I do has meaning. That's just the way I roll. And so every t-shirt has a story behind it. If you own any of my merchandise, drive down the comments and let me know which one you own and you know how you feel about it, what it means to you. Because yeah, everything I do is with a purpose. So yeah, finalizing some reorders here. So you guys, the Fearless t-shirt will be restocked in all sizes, and our #1 bestseller, the Notary definition shirt, I am refilling it in all sizes. Okay, so I have to be really good on time. It's 1:24. I have to pick my son up around 3ish. Then I'm gonna take him into his martial arts class. So get back to work, you guys. I have so many different things going on. It's not even funny. My mom, hi mom, she passed away last year. Most of you all know that. I'm dealing with a lot of her estate stuff, so I was dealing with that today. Emails on estate planning things, text messages with my brother, with our attorney. It's just a lot, but I want to show you guys the day in a life, because everybody's #1 question to me is, how do you manage everything? How do you manage everything? And really, time management is a huge part of that. Everything is calendared. Everything has a time and a place. And if I deviate from that is when the day can go haywire. So let me get back to work. See y'all in the next clip. Peace. So you guys, I knew I was forgetting to do something today. I knew it. And it was on my calendar. Had an eyebrow appointment at 2:20. As I'm in my office working, my esthetician called me like, hey, where are you at? Thankfully, she can get me in later tonight at 5, which I'm just glad she can get me in because I need my eyebrows done before this weekend. It's a busy weekend. It's my husband's birthday. And yeah, I want to look good, obviously. But the downfall of that is traffic time at 5 o'clock is going to be insane. So headed to pick up my son now. Then I'm taking him to martial arts. His martial arts class will be over at around 4. And I'm just going to start having to head down her way. So yeah, because I know the traffic's going to be horrible. But I knew I was forgetting something. Isn't that crazy? All day I'm like, I feel like I'm forgetting something. I feel like I'm forgetting something. And sure enough, I just get carried away. Was on my computer, like I showed you guys, working on designs. And I just will go into a daze and forgot. That's part of it. And number 2, I just have to be honest with myself. I am doing a lot. Sometimes too much. I do take time to reevaluate when things like this happen. When I forget something, it's a clear indication to me sometimes, like, okay, Dominica, you might just be doing too much. So anyways, pulling up to my son's school now. I will check in with you guys later. Yeah, I'll check in with you guys later. I was getting ready to say the other thing that I was working on was grant applications. I'm actively always applying for business grant opportunities. So yeah, got carried away with all that. So anyways, check in with you guys in the next clip. Day in the life of a notary boss, okay? It's just a bit hectic. Oh, also picked up 2 signings for my signing service. Wanted to let you guys know that. All right, peace out.
Decided to go to karate. My mom picked me up.
Oh yeah, and he has karate this afternoon. So yeah, you guys are seeing a whole different side of how my day goes.
Gonna have laser tag and karate.
All you guys asking me how I'm managing and juggling everything, you're seeing that side of it. Okay, see you in the next clip. So update on Aiden. Aiden came home and of course said that the teacher is lying on him, that none of it's true. Why do kids always get in trouble in school and say the teacher is lying? Can you guys drop down in the comments and let me know? Because I just, the teacher is always lying. That's, I I can't. Got TJ back there. We're headed to martial arts.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, you guys, I'm headed to my eyebrow appointment, so I'll go ahead and conclude this video. Let me know down in the comments below if you want to see more videos like this. This is a day in a life of a hectic notary boss. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna come home after that and figure out what's for dinner. So like, share, subscribe, leave me some comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.